Hello, 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 friends. Look at this. I'm ready. Welcome to Live at the Loom. Hello. How are you? Backstage, Lori and I were talking about how we need some kind of a virtual little handshake to pump ourselves up before Live at the Loom because we're always like, go team. We need something fancier, more clever, something. We'll work. Lori and I will work on that. Yeah. How the heck are you? Just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and this is Live at the Loom. We gather on Thursdays to talk about weaving and life, weaving, and whatever else comes up. It's all up for grabs. It's kind of a virtual coffee clutch, if you will. Now, on a very serious note, friends, someone needs to keep me posted on how the women's curling team is going. I came in, like Lori's like, where is Chris? I'm like, I got sucked in to the women's Olympic curling team. So someone needs to keep me posted. I know they're going to be finishing up while we're talking. So I want to focus on you, but someone else needs to keep me in the loop. All right. That's what I need from you today. So speaking of Lori, please give a warm welcome and a huge thank you to Lori, our gatekeeper, who is, see, and let me not forget to put my phone on focus. You know, all the things. Everyone, please say hello and thank you to Lori. She's the best. She is the best. We cannot do this three-ring circus without her. That is for sure. I am feeling really good today. I have my Mountain Cropper Oolong in my mug from Chuli Teas. I love her. And I'm feeling really good. How the heck are you? How has your week been? Tell me all the things. What is it? Carol's as busy as a one-armed octopus with hives babysitting a herd of cats high on catnip. Okay, that's a heck of a statement there, my friend. That makes me want to go take a nap. That's what that is. Yes. Okay, let me say some hellos. Boy, early birds were early. Okay, I know you can't see the time with this comment, but it says 7:34. Friends, that's almost 2 hours before we start. Brittany, did you just like pop in, say first, and then go do things and then come back? Was that the whole? Is that how that went? See, and then here we have Jennifer second, and she was on just half an hour later. That's amazing. I love the enthusiasm. Gemma's on. Ooh, Gemma got new yarn. Woohoo! Happiness is. And I have to say, speaking of early birds, our very own Lori, the gatekeeper, was here a good 45 minutes early. She was prepped. That's no wonder she was like, it's 9:15. Where's Chris? Come on. She'd been here for half an hour. I know, right? She's like, we gotta go. I love it. Yes. See, she set the scene. It's amazing. It's you guys make this job very easy for me. That is for sure. Jennifer Fowler is here. We're talking about gardening. Oh, don't get me started. Gardening. I love that. Jennifer Fowler. Can always talk gardening. Let's see. Oh, is it Chris? Do I remember that right? Monius Music. Do I remember? Did I get that right? Is it Chris? We're happy to see you. Absolutely. He said, got a Harrisville potholder loom. Recently been playing with that. Someone is doing a presentation in our guild on that in a few months. A Harrisville potholder loom. Okay, that sounds like all kinds of fun. I love a potholder loom. And I want to say, I think I maybe knew that Harrisville made them. They're nice though, right? This is not like the red plastic that I have from 1970 something. That's a nicer potholder loom. Yum. I love that. It's a great idea. Hello, Connie Peterson. Hello, Donna. Ooh, Carol. Carol's been up and at it for a while. Kim is here. Kim is part of our Dress Your Loom class right now. We're having a blast. We're having so much fun. We are in module 5 already, which means that all the students are weaving, which is fantastic. We're having such a good time. Just a little preview too, friends. We're going to offer the Dress Your Loom course again here in the next few months. So keep an eye out if you missed it when it came through in January. If you're like, oh, I would really benefit from, a Dress Your Loom course. It's coming. It's just a little sneak peek. There'll be a lot more later, but just a little sneak peek because Kim was made me think of it. See, I just put that up there. There we go. Carol says it's 78 Tuesday, and today we're headed for 4 to 8 inches of snow. Talk about whiplash, weather whiplash, right there. Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. Ruth is here. Hello, Ruth. How are you, my friend? Christy Lofton is here. Priscilla is in the house. Woohoo! Yay! Ruth says, I'm great. I've been working through my mending piles this week. My 6-year-old rough and tumble son has pants without holes again. Woo! Yay! Fixed your favorite dress. I love it. Hello, Deb. We'll keep you as long as we can, Deb. Don't you worry. Okay. Connie Peterson. She's the sweetest. Look at her. I love you right back, darling. That is for sure. No doubt about it. Right there. Yes. Aw. See? Lori's on it. Please hit like and subscribe button if you want to encourage other weavers and wannabe weavers to join the fun. All are welcome. That's for sure. Hello from windy Colorado. Second time here. Will you remind me of your name, my friend? That's so nice. I'm so glad you're joining us. That's awesome. Ernie, where in the world is Ernie DeVries? I think we need a little jingle to go with where in the world is Ernie DeVries. From campsite near Bowie, Arizona today. How are things in Arizona, my friend? Keep us posted. Hello, Sue Ann Sullivan. And Liz is here. And Cindy's here. Wow, look at all the beautiful faces. Sherry is here. Fantastic. Y'all, this is awesome. Laura Martinez Bautista is here. Woohoo! Good morning. I like the little hand. That's fantastic. That's awesome. Let's see. Sue Ann asked, what are the little crowns by the names in the YouTube chat? I think they have kind of a little point system if you put in comments. I think that's what that is. Someone back me up there if I got that right. If I didn't, correct me. At this point, since I've done Live at the Loom for 5+ years now, I don't typically worry about saying the wrong thing because I know you lovely people will jump in and correct me. I know that's true. And that's okay. I'm okay with flubbing things. It's all right. It happens. We're people. Hello, Lori Klein. Okay. Carol said, herd update. Lost 3 alpacas. Oh, no. I think they were so stable. I have Live at the Loom in one ear and a work briefing in the other. Okay, how does that work? I have trouble with 100% focus on Live at the Loom, let alone one ear with one thing. And that is some mad multitasking skills, which I do not possess. That is true. It is Chris. I got that right. Okay. Friends, I get a gold star for that. Do you know how hard it is to remember things when you're trying to talk live to people from all over the world? It's hard. I get a gold star. Chris, thank you. You just made my day. Yeah. Well, hello, violin-y girl. Fantastic. Listening while enjoying the beautiful weather, watching the kids run around the backyard. Wonderful. We're so glad to have you here. How awesome. Lori Klein says she just finished her first ever Rigid Heddle project. Nice. Congratulations. I love that. Kim says, I think the crowns are for top commenters, for folks who talk the most. We don't have any chatty folks here, though, so I'm surprised there's any crowns at all. Okay, friends, we have lots to talk about today. First of all, I'm so glad everyone's here. Let me just say that. And our big news is that we're doing an open house over at the AC Insiders. Yes, we are, friends. And you may be thinking, okay, that's nice. What does that mean? It means for this week and next week, we're going to open up all the paid perks to everyone to try on. So this is particularly relevant right now because tonight we are having the online Weavers Guild meeting. We do it on the third Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time. And you are all invited. All you need to do is pop in over at the Acting Creative Insiders at this link right here and grab the Zoom link. I think the Zoom link comes out later this morning, but it'll be there for you to use tonight to join us. Our topic tonight for the program is where to sell your work. So whether you've been selling your work for a long time or you haven't ever sold anything and you're thinking about it, this is going to be a fabulous program because we have some really experienced weavers in the group and experienced sellers. So it's going to be really, really juicy, and you are all invited to pop in and try it on for size. My hope is that you love it so much that you sign up immediately and never want to leave. That is my hope, is that you're like, yes, this is for me. These are my people. These are my weirdos that I will be best friends with forever and ever. Yeah, that is my hope, friends. I'm going to put that out into the universe right now. Now, let me also share that we are not above bribery. Yeah, that's very true. So, as part of our Acting Creative Open House, we have swag that you can acquire when you sign up. So, here's what's at stake, friends. So, let's see. I put it out of my reach. That was not smart. Hold please. All right. Here's what I've got. So we have created a lovely new tier at the very top called the Founders Tier. And this is going to be a really important group of people that will weigh in. We have huge plans for the coming couple years, friends. Big plans. And we were like, we need a group of weavers that are really invested and can be there for feedback and support and all the good things. So we created this Founders Tier. And for everyone who signs up at the Founders Tier, look at this little cutie. It says Happy Weaving. This adorable little tote bag that we're going to fill full of goodies just for you. That's for everyone who signs up to be a founder at the at that tier there. Love that. We already have some founders in the mix, and they're so excited, and you are welcome to join us. So the next little bit of the next goodie that you can earn is this. Look at this. We made it's all custom. It's all custom just for this. My little weaving ideas, little notebook. I figure you could put all your ideas there, which is pertinent because I had naked looms and I was like, what do I do now? So I saved one for me because I need one. Anyways, for everyone who does an annual membership of the Online Weavers Guild, this is yours, along with some custom pencils that are available for everyone who wants to do the annual membership for the Resource Center tier. Do I have them backwards? I have a heck of a time with this. Is that? Look at me trying to figure this out. They're backwards, right? This way. Okay, that took way too long to sort that out. That took way too long. There we go. They say, I'm an Acting Creative Insider and Happy Weaving. There's all kinds of different colors. I just picked 3 here, but they're so fun. Anyways, that is our delightful little collection of swag as part of our open house. So I just wanted to mention that since I have a captive audience and we have so much fun together. So come on over, check us out. See if you need to put some good Acting Creative swag in your pocket and become an insider with us. Yay! Okay, that's my pitch. I'm done now. On with the show. Okay, so let's see. Alex Madison is here. Thank you, darling. By the way, I always think of you. I'm not sitting in the right place, but I need my mug warmer over on this side of the room. That's what I do. But I love it. I love the Alex Madison sponsored mug warmer. Lori's like, yes, please. That is the beauty of it, isn't it? Is that when we have the Online Weavers Guild, we get to see each other, which is just a whole nother level. That is amazing. Okay, friends, tell me about your projects. What is happening? Kimberly's in the house. Yes, crafting weirdos, my favorite kind of people. You fit right in, darling. If you guys haven't met Kimberly, she has a fabulous YouTube channel, Kimberly Knit for Brains, and she had her first live this week. And as a proud parent, she did great. She did much better than I did on my first live. I gotta say, she was a natural for sure. But go check out Kimberly at Knit for Brains if you don't have her in your kind of rotation already. She's the best. She is the best. Oh, look at you, Chris, just queuing me up. Okay, so this week, friends, the Handwoven Experience episode was all about, turning a weaving draft. And let me just, and you saw it in the video. If you've already seen it, you saw me be like, full confession, friends. Hi, my name is Chris, and I don't really love technical things. That is just the truth. However, on occasion, I get a little, I get a little, a little burr that keeps coming around. I'm like, okay, I've heard people talk about this, and I think I kind of get it, but I was like, let me stop, do some research, make sure I understand it, and then share it with all of you. Because I think there's a lot of really technical things in the weaving world. I mean, if you love weaving draft, oh, friends, you can go down the rabbit hole. We won't see you for years. I mean, there's so much that you can explore, little nuances and all the technical stuff. And that is all wonderful. And some of you should absolutely do that, because I am not going to. But some of those like higher level concepts, it's like, okay, but I can, as I learn them, I can share them with you. So hopefully that was helpful. I always kind of figure that my superpower is taking something that might feel complicated and simplifying it. But that also means that I'm not going to be able to give you all the nuances. I had someone ask a comment about, so if I'm turning an overshot draft, what about the supplemental warp and all the things? And I was like, that's for someone else. I'm so sorry, my friend. That is a question for someone else. Yes. So so that is, so thank you. Chris just queued that up. Just like, yeah, how about that? Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The tote. Yes. The tote's very fun. Yes. Oh, and I think I can show him. Hold, please. Hang on. So I am not very prepared, people. Let's see. Okay, so here's also what's going in the. I'm giving away all my secrets, friends. Someone should save me from me. Okay, so here is. We decided also to do a little thank you. Everyone who's a current member gets a little thank you as well. These are going in everything we send out as part of the open house for our current members or new members is all getting some of these. But we made stickers. Can you see it? Happy weaving. And then we did, this is, okay. This one is a sweet one. My loom is my happy place, right? By the way, this is all, we're warming up. We're going to do like general swag this year. It's happening. It's going to happen. Oh, here we go. And we did this one. I misordered. It happens. But I have a lot of these because I'm an acting creative insider. Isn't that cute? Our girl Jen on the team just knocked out of the park. Okay, but here is my favorite. This one, when she made this one, I was like, okay, and now I'm totally sold. Look at this. Not now. Not now. I'm weaving. Thanks. The rest of life can just later. I'm weaving right now. Anyways, so those sweet stickers. If you're a current member, be sure that you're sending me your address so I can send you some fun stickers as a thank you. And for anyone who upgrades to something, it's all, yeah. Anyways, so hello, Sam. She is here with us. We can party now. Was that upside down? Was that yes? Swag, baby. Mm-hmm. Yes, notebook and fat pencils. Exactly. Hello, Catherine Stevens. Woohoo! We were waiting for you. Hello. I'm not sure of your name, my friend, but we're glad you're here. See. That is awesome. All right, friends, tell me about your projects. What's on your loom? What is happening with you? What are you weaving? Connie says, I have a weaving student. Yay! She's been a friend for years. She finally came out for lunch one day and fell in love with weaving and spinning, so I'm teaching weaving first. Yay, Connie! Congratulations. I don't know about you, but I find that the moment that you start to teach something, you'll learn it better for yourself. Have you found that, Connie? Let me know how it's going. I think that as a teacher, you got to be on it. Like you really have to understand the topic, which is good for me. I enjoy it for sure. Gemma says she's still on the crochet project. Excellent. Carol says adding shopping at Hobby Lobby to my taskbar. Oh, see. Okay, Sam. How is the curling going? Are we in the lead still? Well, yes. Ninth end curling Canada versus. Okay, if you missed it at the beginning, I was saying that I'm obsessed with women's curling. Well, curling in general. It's been so fun to watch. But it was I had to tear myself away to do live at the Loom. So someone else can post how the U.S. does. Let's see. Jennifer Fowler says I have towels on the ridge of heddle. Overshot, still on the floor loom. Great. Still crocheting the vintage pattern, making hankies, and also started sewing blouses and working in the garden. That is a laundry list, Jennifer Fowler. That is amazing. I am so jealous that you're able to be in the garden already. Now, we're having abnormally warm weather right now, so my garlic is trying to make a run for it. I'm like, no, stay in. It's too, no, false alarm. Stay down. Not yet. Mm-hmm. Yes. Let's see. Brittany says, yes, nobody mess with me when I'm weaving or I bite. Yeah, thank you. That's part of why we're friends. That is mm-hmm. Oh geez. So okay, Sam, wait, is it sudden death playoff for the US? Oh, you guys, you made me so nervous. Okay, wait. Okay. US curling in the ninth, USA 5. So okay, all right. Okay, I can. Okay. Do you get like that when you watch like sports? I'm like, okay, would you just stop and breathe? I get very intense. Yeah. And I'm not really a competitive person, I would say. Not for me. When I'm watching like, US play or someone that I don't know, whoever. Like then I get really intense. Okay. Sam says tying on silk merino hand-dyed yarn for a scarf from moi. Woohoo! Good for you, Sam. That sounds gorgeous. Silk merino hand-dyed? Yes, please. Deb. Deb had a delightful, never-ending, was it a pinwheels project, Deb? Said, my loom is ready to weave. Starting this afternoon. I love that. Connie says, I just got the correct green yarn from Jody at Cotton Cloud so I can finish the warp for the Drummond tartan. Oh, that's lovely. I'm so happy that we're having tartan fever here at Acting Creative. That's fantastic. Ruth says, I just laundered a rainbow shawl and I love it. I have a guitar strap for my dad on the floor loom and I'm dyeing yarn for more bee towels in all the happy colors. That's perfect. Ruth, I love all of that. That sounds just wonderful. Catherine says, my house is finally a stopping place and I get my table loom out. Woohoo! Bring out the table loom. Yes, please. Kimberly says, I have alpaca sitting on my warping board. We'll take it. We'll take it, Kimberly. Priscilla still dressed in the looms. Gotcha. Excellent. Yeah, Connie was saying, I'm forced to remember the why as well as what about the process. When you teach, it uses a very different part of your brain, doesn't it, Connie? It is a whole different thing. It's not, because things that you just do naturally, people be like, wait, why'd you do that? And you're like, oh, I don't know. I just do it. Is that the thing? Yeah. Linda says, after the front to back class, starting my first big girl project pattern and everything. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Keep me on speed dial, friend. If you need help, I got you. Just reach out if you get into a pickle. No worries. Kim says, loom is naked now. Waiting on the finishing off module before diving in again. Yes. Kim, you're almost there. It's coming up fast. I promise. Catherine says, my daughter is taking over the Ridge Ahead of Loom. Oh, that's exciting. Wow. Love that. More weavers, more weavers. Fantastic. Let's see. Oh, hello, Sharon. Hello. I just signed up for the 4th shaft loom course. I have only woven on Ridge Ahead of looms and Inkle looms. Oh, that's so exciting. Congratulations. I hope you love it. And, I am never one to say that one kind of loom is better than the other, but multi-shaft are pretty great. I gotta say. Ridge Heddles are lovely, Inkle, all the things. I just want you to be weaving. I don't really care what kind of loom you're on, but that is exciting, though. Congratulations. Let us know how it goes. That's very exciting. Cindy says, Earl has a double width towel in 8-4, and Vernon has the tartan in 8-2, 12 or both, but confusing since one is 2 layers and one isn't. Oh, that would kind of mess with my head too, Cindy. I would have to have like a big note sitting on each loom as I sat down and be like, do not forget. That would be I'm with you. That would be hard for me. Yes, to just shift back and forth like that. Uh, Brittany says, trying to be friends with Punch Needle and still playing with embroidery. Okay. Gosh, I was a kid when I tried Punch Needle. That's a long time ago. Yes. What? Sam. Oh no, the stress. Hello, hello. Ooh, I'm so sorry, darling. Will you tell me your name? Tell me my name. Okay. Have I ever mentioned that talking can be very hard when the camera's on you and it's live and things just come up? Talking, words are hard. Hello, darling. I have finished my very first table loom twill scarf. Well, congratulations. Brava. That's a huge deal. That's a huge deal. We're very happy for you. That is awesome. Let's see. Gemma. So I did a little sampler Monday on my little frame loom. Sweet. Do you know what? I think we need more of that, Gemma. We need more like just cute little projects, like little fun. I don't want to say throwaway, but just little projects that I don't want to say mean less, but there's not as much like pressure. We don't have to make the perfect scarf. We can just have a little sample, a little fun. Yeah. Who's with me? Connie says, working on waffle weave washcloths on Bert Marie. Almost done. Woohoo! Small towel on Cherry. Got 3 feet done on Auguste blanket. Connie, you're a weaving fool. Man, that is awesome. Ooh, gonna try direct warping on a table loom because I can't seem to master the warp cross. Okay. It can be tricky. Yes, that's for sure. Let's see. Did I mention Christy Lofton's here? Did we say hi to Christy? I think we did. Sam says, I need a bee towel pattern. I have friends with hives, the good kind of hives. Oh, Sam. Because you know how I read that without the little parentheses. I'm glad you clarified. I was like, if your friends have hives, a towel probably isn't going to help them. But yes, bee hives. See? I see you now. I thank you, Sam. Sam knew exactly where my brain was going to go. That's why she had to clarify. Sue-Ann is working on a 4-shaft rose path using cotton linen blend. Good for you, my friend. That is awesome. Okay, you guys are busy. I love this. This is fantastic. I just think that is amazing. Bye, Deb Ropel. We'll see you tonight. Tonight at the Online Weavers Guild meeting. We're so excited for that. Yes. Shirley is here. Hello, darling. I had planned to be here early. However, woke up with a project in mind and had to dive into where to get the desired yarn. Look at that. See? Weaving fever right here in the acting creative community. Woo! Gemma says, I need to warp my Ridge Heddle for the first rug. I love it. Who says the big sticky note says, I'm two-faced for the double width towels. That's okay. You guys are the most clever people I know. And that just tickles me to no end. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's true. Right, people. Okay. The sass. Come now. The sass. Hello. My name is Chris. Yes, I'm going to practice that. I can't get anything past you guys. It's just, mm-hmm. Yep. Look at this. Love that. Like and subscribe, friends. We got big goals. We're going places. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. How are we doing? Ooh, some little punch needle conversation. I like that. Yeah, Shirley was saying the next desired loom is a small table loom for sampling. Perfect. I like that. Ooh, I love a good question. Does anyone have a good resource for a twill gamp? Oh, I'm sure I could design one, but it would take me unreasonably long. I understand that. Okay, friends. Pardon me, jump in. What who's got a good twill gamp? I have a color gamp, but not a twill gamp. That's a good one. I like that. Let's see. Who's got thoughts on twill gamp? Jump in for us, would you? Okay. Oh, Sam had an idea about the cross challenges for the warp cross you need to tie off in many places. Yes, that's always a good idea. You can always add just as many choke ties as your little heart desires, and they're not going to hurt anything. They'll help for sure. Yes. Jennifer says, I prefer to direct warp the rigid heddle and not use the warping board. Okay. Yeah. Whatever works, friends. Okay. US are still ahead. Okay. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. All right. Brittany says, I direct warp, but instead of walking across the room, I use my ankle loom. My ankle loom. Okay, we're having trouble with words across the board today. I'm pretty sure you mean an ankle loom, because ankle loom could be a whole different thing. An ankle loom. I like it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Liz. Liz suggested Jane Stafford has a twill gamp. Excellent. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, I like it. Someone else said Sweet Georgia, possibly. Yes. Pretty says it was autocorrect. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, friends, let's weave a little bit, shall we? Okay. By the way, I do not match today. When I picked my shirt, I thought I'm going to intentionally pick something that is the opposite color of what my project is. Just in case you weren't with us last week. Last week, friends, I wore exactly these colors. I didn't even notice until I turned the camera and pointed down. I was like, oh, I'm completely camouflaged. Just like that, completely camouflaged. So this week, I was like, what are the opposite colors? So this is what I came up with. This is, you see my project, see my shirt, very different colors. There's no Chris blending into the project this week. None of that. No. Okay. Now, what you will notice is that last week I was doing a green. Let me see if you can see it maybe from the side. There you go. I did like, this was my color that I was working with last week. And then I switched to the kind of peacock blue-ish Caribbean blue here. And then I've got the white. Now you'll notice that those are the same three colors that I have in my warp yarns here. I like to do that, kind of a mirroring. So I pick some kind of crazy colors for the warp, and then I just repeat them in the weft. It's a great way to create kind of continuity in your project. So if you're ever nervous about colors, pick whatever you like for the warp and then just use them in the weft. That's a brilliant way to kind of just make it all make sense, how it all kind of comes together. So thank you. Jennifer Fowler says, it's a nice blouse. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are always so complimentary of any kind of wardrobe things. All right. So here, by the way, here is, I'm going to run out of yarn. Let me just clarify. Probably not today while we're talking, because I think there's enough on here, but in the very near future, I'm going to run out of yarn. I have already run out of this kind of Caribbean blue color, and I have like the tiniest bit left of this dark green. I've got a little more white, but I'm going to run out of color. So here is your homework. Tell me what other options would look good with these colors. That is, I'm going to weave a little bit and you chew on that. Let me know what colors would look lovely in my project, because I'm going to run out of the ones I'm working with. And I went down to Rebecca's to try to find more of this Caribbean blue. She doesn't have that color at the moment. And I was like, I would rather play with whatever I have on my shelves versus ordering new. That's, I could change my mind on that. But for now, that is the philosophy. Here we go. Let's weave something. All right. So I am doing a twill. This is a herringbone, which means that to set up the warp yarns, the threading, is that I use what's called a broken twill threading, which basically means you got a little jump. It means a little skip in the threading. So you kind of angle everything one direction and you jump and then you angle it the other direction. That's kind of the idea. And that is a very high level overview of what that looks like. But broken twills are very fun. And I decided I would kind of make the break in the threading every time I change colors. So it changes at different intervals, which is kind of fun. I like that a lot. So I am also, with the treadling here, I'm also treadling it different as I go. So basically I'm doing 8 picks of a 2-2 twill, and then 8 picks of a 1-3 twill, and then 8 picks of a 2-2, and then 8 picks of a 3-1. I just keep kind of rotating through, and I'll bring in so you can see that closer. So here's where we are in this action sequence. We are doing the 2-2 twill at the moment. Now, if you're brand new, if you're like, this is all foreign language, the look, okay, Kim is part of our Dress Your Loom course, and the first week or so, there are times she just look at me and be like, vocabulary, what? Foreign language, what are you doing? So stop me if you're like, oh, so far over my head. Because I realize it's easy to go from I know nothing to I know a few things to what foreign language are you talking about? I realize that there's a lot of variation there. So ultimately, when you do a twill, I always recommend having floating selvages. See these little dudes right here? Floating selvages are they're warp yarns, but it's one on each side of your fabric, and they will go through the reed, but not through a heddle. And its job is to stay still, just to hang out, just to be. That's the whole job, because you need something to wrap around. Because of the way the pattern is, the weft yarn doesn't automatically go from edge to edge every time. So you need something to wrap around. So that's what the floating selvages do. That's the whole thing. That's their whole job. So for a twill, that's pretty. I always do one for any kind of twill. There are always workarounds, friends, if you really hate working with floating selvages, but I don't mind them. I'm like, it's yeah. It's just one other piece of the puzzle. So I just did 8 picks. Let me bring you in so you can see. I just did 8 picks of a 2-2 twill. Now, you can see how, let's see, this is a good spot right here. You can see how this is like, you see the most of the weft, some of the weft, hardly any of the weft, and then we go back out. So it's kind of this kind of rolling kind of motion in the design here. That's basically what I'm doing over and over again. So this is where I'm just lifting 1 shaft at a time. This is where I'm lifting 2 shafts at a time. This is 3 shafts at a time. And then I just go back and forth, back and forth. That is the whole thing. But while we were talking just now, I just did that whole little bit right there. I think as weavers, we tend to get into I must have 3 hours to sit at the loom and work at the things. And friends, you can get a heck of a lot done in 10 minutes. Ask me how I know, because we have a specific challenge happening for the Weavers Guild. And the challenge is to weave every day, basically. And in order to do that, I'm like, you only need a small amount of time to do it. So I've had to come in first thing in the morning, set my timer, and be like, okay, I got to do it now, because if I have more time later, great. But I need to do it now. It's amazing how much you can do in 10 minutes. I don't know if you've ever tried this out, but 10 minutes, friends, you can do a lot. So if you are of the opinion that life is too busy and there's no time for weaving, I'm going to challenge you. Yes, friends, I'm going to challenge you. As a matter of fact, speaking of that, next Tuesday, we're going to have study hall. Study hall, friends. That is the perfect place if you're thinking, I don't have time to weave. Oh, well, we can make you some time. How's that? We'll give you a note for your teacher and everything. Come on to study hall and bring whatever you're working on. And because we are doing Active Creative Open House, the Insiders Open House right now, you can try it out. It's true. It's true. Yes, study hall. Lori's like, yes, please. Study hall's awesome. Brittany jumped in and said, you can only watch curling if you're weaving. That's Okay. See, I see how it is. Lori, love study hall. Yes, it is a blast. It gives you, sorry for the squeak. It gives you built-in time to be creative and to work on things that you love, because that's important. Life is going to take you in a million different directions. And if you don't carve out the time for you, most people won't do it for you. So unlike me, I'm a true friend. I'm a true friend. I'm going to be like, stop whatever you're doing and come weave with us in study hall. See, there we go. No one else loves you more than I do. Stop whatever it is. No, you don't have to feed your family. Stop what you're doing. Come weave with us. Okay, it's not that extreme. However, you know what I mean. Okay, friends. That was okay. By the way, that whole little 8 picks of the pulling down, that was a lot of multitasking for me. You should know this. It was, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. See? There we go. Fun, right? And that was what, less than 10 minutes. And I was trying to multitask. Notice I said trying because I'm not brilliant at that. Who is it? Try silicone spray for that squeak. Yes. Yeah, it's the wood. You know, it's looms. Looms, you know. By the way, here, friends, let me put this right here. This is the same link that you can use to check out the Online Weavers Guild and for Study Hall next week. So many good things happening. I love that. Oh, Shirley's got a workaround. She says, feeding the family while weaving. Crockpot's your friend. She's like, no big deal. You'll still be weaving. Crockpot will work. Oh, sorry. This episode should be weaving and curling with Chris. Sam said Canada advances in curling. Congratulations, Canada. That's awesome. We would like to meet you in the gold medal round. How is that? How is that for my Canadian friends? We would love to meet you. That's what I'm going to put into the universe right now. US and Canada in the gold medal round. There we go. Okay, Connie says, I've trained Norm well. He comes in and I mute the music to talk to him, but make him come into the studio instead of me going out to him. Connie, you have trained him well. Good job, my friend. Good job. Okay. Oh, it's Constance. Thank you. Constance from Windy, Colorado. I should remember the alliteration there. Lori, you got to write that down for me. She's like, I'm on it. Just ordered more heddles for my new to me table loom. Congratulations. That's fantastic. I love it. Okay. Oh, Sky popped in. Hello, Sky. Love that. Okay. Oh, Christy Lofton had a good note for us. Those have been frustrated with webs not restocking 8.2. They now have about half the colors back in stock. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Is this my loom you're asking about, Sharon? Mine is a shaft. It's a 15-inch 4-shaft. It's an old one. It's an old one. I don't think they make this kind anymore. If I remember correctly, I was talking to someone the other day and they said that Shack doesn't, it's not. So look on like Facebook Marketplace or eBay or something. Check with your local Weavers Guild. If you like this kind of style of loom, there's all kinds of looms that need a home. Yes. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Ruth said coral. Okay. Ooh, that could be fun. That could be very beachy, right? That would go with the kind of Caribbean. I like that. That's vote for coral for colors to go with it. Navy. Thank you, Carol. I'm a fan for navy. Jennifer says gray or orange. Okay. I like it. Excellent. The gray would be kind of subtle and elegant, and the orange would be like, bam, I'm here. I like it. Lori Klein says, I'm loving orange lately, and purple is always good with green. Oh, ooh, a purple could be lovely. This is awesome. Brittany says blue and green for subtle changes in color. Okay, yeah, I like it. I like it. It could be fun with like a really bright teal kind of something. Mm-hmm. Lori says, wait, I changed my answer. I want orange. Jennifer Ash, I use a floating selvage with a basket weave pattern. Probably yes. Now, here's what you can do, Jennifer Fowler. You can start the project, and if you find that you've got weird gaps at the edge of your fabric, add one afterwards. You can adding a floating selvage after you start is no big deal. You can do it. I got you. We got you. Yes. Connie says she weaves at least an hour a day. Connie, you're my hero. I just want to be Connie when I grow up. That's for sure. Okay, Kimberly. Oh my God. Kim says, I know more Klingon language than I do Weaver language at the moment. That's, you're going to fit right in. You fit right in, my friend. This is, yeah, these are your people. Mm-hmm. Constance. I'm practicing. It's Constance, right? All sounds like Klingon to me. That's all right. We're good with some trickies. That's all right. Ruth says I work in 5-minute increments. Great, because lots of kids are underfoot. A few 5-minute periods in the day, and I've made huge progress. Yay! I love that. Ruth, 5 minutes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Okay. Kim says I learned warp chicken yesterday. Words. Yeah, we made that up, by the way. Kim, that's what you should know. That is slang. What do we call it? Slang? Slang that we made up here. Warp chicken. That's not an official. You could talk to a weaver somewhere else and they'd be like, what are you talking about? That was not. Mm-hmm. Yes, I agree, Lori. Hope to see some new faces tonight at the open house at our Weavers Guild meeting. That is for sure. Let's see. I have some Shaq recommends a dry silicone spray. Oh, wonderful. Oh, good. Oh, like for the squeakiness? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, friends, we need to finish strong here. This has been so fun today. You guys are just the best. Okay. What else do we have to talk about before I let you go? Oh, handwoven experience. We mentioned that earlier, but if you haven't checked it out yet, it's all about turning a weaving draft. If you are just starting on your weaving journey, friends, just skip this week. This is not, that is going to make a smoke come out of your ears. Don't overdo it. This is not, If you are brand new and you're curious, you can look into the how to read a weaving draft. That's a great place to start, but turning that, I mean, it made my head hurt. So don't even, it's a really good episode. However, it is, if you're just starting, don't stress it, my friends. That's no. Did you know that we have a lovely Facebook group? If you do Facebook, go on over there and join the group. We ask a couple questions. Be sure you answer them, just so no bots get in, and jump into all the fun. They're delightful. They're so sweet over there at the Facebook Acting Creative community. Let's see. Let me put this up here one more time, just as a reminder that we have our Online Weavers Guild meeting tonight that is open to everyone. Friends, we don't do this. This is a very rare occasion that we open the doors for everyone. Plus, we are going to open the doors next Tuesday for study hall. And we're going to have this little live event too that I'm still working out. Stay tuned for details there. I'll send you more information soon. But those are great opportunities to come try us out at the Acting Creative membership, Acting Creative Insiders membership. Words. And lastly, but definitely not least, friends, if you aren't yet part of the email list, if you don't get the love notes yet, be sure to come over and join us. I try to share a story on Wednesdays when we have episodes of Handwoven Experience that are released, and just a way to connect and say hi and say, here, I got good stuff for you right here. That's the plan. That is the whole thing. Okay, let's see. Next week, I will be right back here. Friends. Maybe still weaving towels. We'll see. I am making consistent progress. We'll see. I'll definitely share whatever colors I end up with because you guys had some very good ideas. You know what your homework is though, right? For this week? This week, your homework is to do something creative just for you. It can be like 5 minutes, friends, just a short amount of time, but take a break from the rest of the world. Everybody else needing stuff from you. It's all right. You deserve it. Take a minute, throw a shuttle, pet your yarn, do something creative just for you. It's good for you. It's good for your soul. Good for all those emotional well-being kind of things. All right. Have a wonderful, fabulous week. I hope to see many of you tonight and on Tuesday. And in the meantime, happy weaving, darlings.